Yeah. Yep. Check, mic, check the phone. My mic do works. My microphone is up to par. Oh man. I was just sitting here, right, thinking about my experiences, right? Like I say, all that I'm gonna do is go for what I know. Later on, it's a lot more gonna come out of this, and like I said, you just gotta start showing you gonna appreciate me, right? Cause like I said, I'm putting out a lot of videos, and right now I'm like I said, I'm learning and mastering bike mechanic, right? I tell people telling me to put my work online, but no, I want y'all to see what all I've been working on, cause then you know what I got, and I don't want everybody to know what I got. Everybody thinking it's weird. No, it's not, cause you can't let everybody see. I want to see. See, what I've been doing is working on my bike. See, I had to line this up right, so I keep that space right there, because I did some modifications, because I don't have regular bearings in my bike, right? So I've been doing a lot of different things to it, actually, because see, if you know, then you know, right? So right here, man, I hate that. I got protection on mine. But you see off from there, I got different type of bearings in there. Man, I can't want privacy screens. Can't do no with a privacy screen. But up in there, you see it. Those bearings ain't regular. But anyway, like I said, I got 4 tooth in the back. I got a lot of teeth missing in the back. So if you see me do some awkward stuff, looking like I'm handicapped, slow me something, man, it's just the teeth, bro. I ain't gonna lie about my life. But anyway, I'm not gonna make this long. And like I say, I said to myself, if I gave these thoughts more entertainment, I'm gonna give it a title, right? Because like I say, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. And if you want to think that's a bad thing, but guess what? If you didn't ever keep something on your mind, you never have nothing to do. So at the end of the day, thank you, devil. Shit. Because at the end of the day, I say I guess I'm so idle mind, I'm back, man, making sure my bike run right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the spin be like what I need to be on. Riding. Yeah, that's all that I need, And look, I don't want no kids. I do not want no more kids. But yeah, you see that thing rolling now. It roll better than the bearings do. At all. So that's what I'm up to, right? But when you working like that, and that's why I say oh, my bad. Right, I jump straight in this video without telling my friends and community that I say, like I tell them, I love them. Right, my everybody I get to know and I don't get to know, because I jumped in on this because it was like pounding my head, like man, just pounding my head. But I love y'all, I really do. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. That's sharing and keeping the precious creation in me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you don't understand it, if you understand it, understand it. And don't try to underthink it. But man, I'm just amazed right now. Like, I talked to one of my bosses yesterday. And to run a business, and a successful business, it is about yourself, but it's about giving help to the people that's working for you, And it was funny, because I was listening to this boss, and like I said, all my business ain't all everything. I'm just talking about the situation. And I'm like, man, like, just hearing his side of what he had to go through for us as employees. You know what I'm saying? When I go to my boss, and when I got a real boss, right? I might have had one. Well, this is gonna be 2 bosses, but I might have had 2 Tommy. Y'all remember Tommy used to do that hay down in Manfield. I ain't count myself on so-called homies that call themselves bosses, but really ain't running nothing. Like, you ain't running no, your car status ain't like some of these bosses I'm talking about. Even Tommy wasn't even up there, but he ran his own little thing. Right? So right. I ain't talking about no half-ass in it. But I don't know how many other bosses. I might got a couple friends. I might be talking to other bosses. I don't know yet. But what I do know is that, you know, a lot of these companies that when you pull up the real bosses yours, and these bosses that really having their boss statuses in their job. Yeah, I'm about to stop vaping. I cursed myself the other day with Fred because that vape show ain't been here right ever since he making sure I stop smoking. I'm good with that too. I promise I'm good with not using marijuana for a while. But back to the subject. Some of us employees, man, can be ungrateful. Going to these jobs, man, not understanding what all they gotta go through. And not to go in details because you're gonna find out, right, who I work for. The thing is that they do so much to keep their company going. They do so much to try to cater to the people of the company, right? And I was listening to my boss, man. He talking about spending more money. I'm like, God damn. That's why you know what? When people going, you know, I'm gonna say this right here. If the money in the bank, and you know it's in the bank, be cool, right? It ain't like it used to be where they write down the time and put in the calculation and this is how much you get paid for. It ain't like that. I understand that these systems still ain't designed, set up straight the way you need to set up it straight. I hate to see it. If I was a boss, you know what I'm saying, I'll find out if they comfortable with dealing with certain things I'm going to deal with, right? So when my customers pay me, they can pay the bank gonna pay it to my account, right? So when I get my account, everybody we sign on to the same banking app that we utilizing. So I can flush my money out to them right then and there on sharing or however. Once I see the calculation of what I owe, the list of the roster of people that works for me, I just send, just like you do Zelle, Cash App, Apple Pay, you know. I hate to say it. My people have to understand that we're going to get down to the beginning, the ending with each other. Because like I said, the money going to be in my bank account. But you got to find other ways, bro. And it just, I don't know. I be listening to bosses because I know one day I'm going to be my own boss. Because like I said, I'm practice make perfect right now. Like I said, I don't think I ain't certified auto mechanic. But hey, and I don't know how to work it. I believe I can, but I never just had the time and opportunity. And because I ain't had the time and opportunity, I think it would take too long if I didn't do it, if I had to do it on the side, right, for a hobby. But if I'm just, man, look, the depths of it is that I don't work inside the guts, but I can change parts around, change the motor and all the other stuff. That's cool work. But I'm saying this about that, right? To become a good boss, you gotta be aligned with good bosses and people that got good hearts to do things. And it's like, damn. And I was listening to what he was saying, like, man, everybody wasn't getting paid on time and things like that. I'm like, man, you know, sometimes you just have to explain it to him. I'm like, man, you spend a lot more money on this. And I feel like he still thinking about what I said because some things, the way things going. But at the end of the day, if you just explain to your employees what's going on, what's happening, things will be all right. I know if somebody sent the text out, hey guys, you know, this, that, and another, bear with the system is what it is. Because one thing I know, as long as I got the money in the account, yeah, you can come to me and I'll cash you out there. Matter of fact, we can line up, hey, Betty, we can line up at the bank and we can cash our checks right there while you're in line. And it's like, I'm sitting there thinking about, man, what my boss is going through. I said, that's weird, man. If I was in that situation, I just let the system play. Like, you spending too much more money? You're going to come out of more money to buy another program system to keep your business floating. And I know I'm like this right here. From hearing what he's saying and think about what I'm thinking about, soon on my own business, I'm like, man, it's some things my employees gonna have to learn to understand and deal with, because I am the money. The money there, I ain't never went file no bankruptcy. And it's cold though, but money and working for people, money does not make you trust. It brings trust issues. Better yet to say. Oh man, I'm just like, damn man, that's crazy. You can't hear me? Oh man, can you hear me now? Oh man. So these headphones is off when these lives going in. Oh snap, man. Some told me to put things off. She said she couldn't hear me, and all that. I gotta figure out how to edit that to bring that sound up higher in the back. This is gonna be a masterpiece for my creation, learning how to be an editor. And the mic show jumping higher now ain't bad. Boy, look. No, I don't know. I believe because it's an iPhone, it probably caught it. I don't know. I see the microphone jumping. The microphone jump. Yeah, it's jumping. I don't know. If it ain't, I gotta go back and listen to myself anyway with my funny sound to tell. Hey, babe, why you ain't never tell me I sound funny? I sound so funny, man. I listen to myself on audio. I said, Bob, I sound funny and weird. Golly. But anyway, can you hear me now? Check microphone, check microphone, check microphone, check 2. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, the very first time. Now that I know what I sound like, but that don't sound good coming out my vocals. But it do, at least I can hold some, but I'm just playing. It do sound good. I don't care what you say. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm looking at things from a different perspective and from a different view. Like I've been going through something, and I'm like I say, I learned stop being patient. I am not patiently waiting on nothing. If something don't happen, I gotta do something. Cause like I say, sitting around being patient on something ain't gonna never happen. Sitting around being patient on somebody to change ain't gonna never happen. You just love them for who they is and what they are. Shit. Alright. I've been doing good. It's worth it. It's gotta slide out. Boy, I tell you. I don't care. They'll monetize. But anyway, but my I don't know, just the look on everything, just I don't know. I know one thing, like I said to myself, ooh, from how it's getting treated through these jobs, now I gotta relook this. Like, is it toxic? In ways it is. 2 parts. But nah, I feel like it's toxic. A lot of my situations are toxic. Toxic. I don't know what. And misunderstood. So I'm still on that toxic workforce. Oh, hell no. But today, I don't know. I just had that in mind because, man, the man really trying to make different changes into your business. And you don't understand when you go to these jobs now, it make me look at it different. Yeah, you might be going there doing your best, doing your performance, and you probably, most likely you are going to have some people in the workforce that don't see your potential or see your potential and want to make a fuss about it, making a big deal out of something that ain't nothing, and then try to make you look bad in front of big people and stuff like that. Yeah, that happens, man. Like I said, I've been there too. And now just to look at it on a pay perspective, like I never thought about the pay system of when you running your own business. That's why I said to my boss, man, you'll be a good person to be around, a good person to influence me on, because I'm learned something. He kind of like sparking in me, because like I said, yeah, I'm doing things that I'm gonna retire on. Like I said, I'm work to my retirement. I'm gonna have things going on after my retirement, for sure. So, yeah, if it just catch me laying around doing nothing. So like get on this bike and pump this blood through my body, and I'm quitting a lot of things. Man, I went to the bar last night and just hung out. Had money. Had money to go buy me a drink, $2 drinks and stuff. You know what I said? Told my brother, I don't want this. Drinking on Pepsi ain't no better, but it's better than drinking alcohol, right? So I said to myself, I'm not buying alcohol, cigarettes, like some cutting out the marijuana, because it's other things I can be spending that money on. And I got to look at it like that. I got to. Like, I have to. Like today, instead of buying me some alcohol or some other dumb stuff, all my tools in Manfield. And my boy Enoch said, man, you need to go to the pawn shop. And I couldn't figure out why I need to go to the pawn shop until I got to working on my bike again. And I'm like, man, I gotta have me a 17 or 16-inch wrench to work on my bike. All my tools is in Manfield. I'm rebuying tools. So I tell you, these tools I'm buying now are gonna be strictly for the bike. Buying bike tools. So I got now everything I need to work on bikes, even all the way on the e-bike. The e-bike need an 18, 19 on their because they bigger than the 15s and the 14s that's on most normal bikes. 14 normally on the crank system. They hold pallets together. Yeah, it's that bike talk, right? So I mean, it's been fun, man. It's educational. Like I say, y'all keep focusing on watching me, and y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Cause like I say, this for YouTube. If y'all watch this for y'all might hit that like button. But like I say, if you made it this far too, you need to go and hit that subscribe button. Cause I'm about to wrap it up. But man, like I say, but anyway, I learned just take my money and do other things. As a boss, you know, they don't understand. Like, man, I feel sorry for the guy too, man. Like, dang, man, that's why I guess when I went there and I worked for the people and I'm working for them, you know, I go so hard in the paint for them because I see their intentions. It's not bad. It's misunderstood. It's not bad, right? It's not bad at all. Yeah, I got stuck in that thought. Cause man, look, some bosses can be misunderstood because you on the other, you down there working, right? I'm trying to keep y'all fed. I'm doing whatever it takes to keep y'all fed. I'm doing all these loops, and as the media change and as everything changes, these bosses today that's scribing with these grandma companies, they got to compete with the new companies. That's why Kramer's went through what they went through, right? It's so much competition, so much all of that. You know, I gotta keep that in mind, man. It's a lot you gotta keep in mind, bro. Like, everybody out there want to be an entrepreneur and all that. It's a lot you doing, and I know it is. But the thing is, if you working for yourself, then you got somebody working up on you, he ain't gonna never understand, or she ain't gonna never understand what it's really taking for I can pay you. You know, all these deals I gotta speak correctly on just so I can pay you. For real. So, I don't know. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you what today's date is. They say it's almost Friday. I don't know. I don't keep over time. Time is nothing. Time is fake. Time is nothing but an illusion. Life is all about moment to moment. So I ain't got time, bro, to be dealing with you. You know you feeling like the moment is coming. why is it that you're not bringing around the plate and putting it? How long we been doing this? And you can't bring the plate, man. Look, I'm sorry. Like I tell people wonder why. I want you to understand why. I'm gonna have to explain myself sometimes, cause I know there's gonna be new people come in and see me. I have these disciples of mine that always, sometimes forgetting that. Man, Pamela collection plate. Man, we gotta wrap this stuff up, man. We already said if you get to the point you like it and you subscribe and all that, man, they already know what's going on, right? Ooh, these 12 disciples, boy. Ooh, I can see what Jesus went through. Well, anyway, this the collection plate. And like I said, it's coming to an end. And I hope y'all understand what I tried to get to, that you know, you got, when you go, if you're at work right now, you're going to look at this later, you got to think about this. Two sides of each coin when you get your paycheck. You don't know what that boss had to go through, that company had to go through that whole week till you get your paycheck. You don't know. And it's like this. If you ain't got paid in 2 weeks, you know, you kind of start getting worried, right? You don't worry about Friday, long as it ain't came in the next Friday. And if it come the next Friday, it better be a double up, right? It ain't talking about we gotta catch up. No, it better be a double up. What I missed. I understand situations go wild. I ain't give it a month, you know. I'm just saying through personal experiences, bro. I'll give you a month to pay me. I'll give you a month. I'm not finna worry about no one day that's supposed to be on schedule, bro. Because now that I understood, and I understood back then, I understand a lot more, that on the other end of receiving a check, you don't know what they had to go through to be able to pay you. So I'm not saying that all operations and companies are correct and right. Y'all have a right to feel and think how you want to feel when it comes to some of these operations. But the thing is, ask them, can you get a suggestion box before you go and losing your rocks? You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's two sides on each coin. Just because you flipped it today and it's head today, doesn't mean it won't be tail tomorrow. Man, I don't know. I'm out of here, man. You know what? Please. That collection plate went in the first person hand that seen this, man. Go on, like I said, I'm going to repost it for my Facebook people. Go on over here and come back to my page and look at it again. And if you're looking at it now, go look at the page. And you see, you're going to look down there, you'll see something I posted from your Facebook. And make sure you see my name down there, right? Because I need all the subscribers I can get to go over to YouTube. Look, I start here first because this is where I'm going to repeat it. Why not? For a moment till I get where I'm asking y'all to put me at. And if you know the game, you know the game. Go on, put me up there and let's get it started. Let's stop playing around like your boy ain't that dude. You gonna hate on me? Don't hate on me forever. Hate on me on another platform, right? Instagram cool, TikTok cool, but I think I love the information website. Like either Chrome or YouTube. Cause like I say, I'm gonna do a lot more. It's more to come besides these little stores, but you won't know until you get in. I said I'm working on being a bike mechanic right now. A lot of stuff. I'm already a mechanic on different levels. I know how to work on electronics. I can make electronic come back alive with the right meters and stuff around me. I can work anything. I got solder irons that I have that I can't deal with because I was trying to solder iron my gas bike to do what I want to do, but I said I'm putting a switch on there. Not that type of switch, but a switch. If I cut it on and off on my gas bike, yeah. So I'm put the gas bike on this big thing right here, boy. Y'all gonna see that transition, right? So, like I say, I made my point. I talked about what was on my mind. But in the last thing on my mind, like I said, I just spoke that. And like I said, I come to YouTube, Facebook first because this is where my friends and family is. If I can't get support of him, and I get supported by worldwide, that's gonna be kind of different. So I'm asking all y'all, yeah, go off through my page. You heard me. If you rewatch this, because I've been on, you'll see my boy D talking about a second. You got this far, cause I'm starting making a little bit shorter. Hit that like, comment. Y'all gotta comment on YouTube. Y'all got to comment on YouTube, cause that's the only way I know how my friends and family really gonna think about it and what I need to grow on, right? Cause it's sad to say I've been growing on about spirit, the creative spirit only, like stepping away from certain things, paying attention to me, loving myself from within. So I seek the kingdom of God first, right? I did. So now that I seek it, now it's time for me to see my riches. And I ain't asking y'all for no money. Like I said, my collection plate come around for subscribers and followers. That's it. That's it. It's other ways of asking your people for money. You know what I'm saying? The media give it to us. So at the end of the day, I'm not asking nobody for no handout. I'm asking you hit something you get on YouTube. I'm pretty sure everybody get on YouTube once or twice a day. Go on now. Damn, got me sounding like a pastor. Nah, I ain't going to church, y'all. I ain't doing that one, but I am going to go in some church here in a second, because you know I got my 12 disciples. It's more than 12, but you can't forget about Paul, right? Paul this. Now I ain't talking about not that Paul, but the other Paul, my killer, right? You can't forget about him. Oh, can't forget about Job too. Moses, oh man, I got too many apostles. So at the end of the day, y'all come back, man. You know, here. Y'all pay people to do it. I'm just asking you for subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Some follow. That's it. I ain't asking you for $1. And like I say, anything I do promote, hey, that's gonna be for the people. And I ain't finna bust your head for it either. Man, you guys get filthy rich off of this stuff. But anyway, love you, love, and peace. Man, it's gonna be a great one.